politicking, deflection, huge committees, consensus-based decision-making. You only think those things are good if you think uncertainty is bad. But uncertainty is good. Without uncertainty, there's no opportunity. Think about it. If the world was predictable, we'd have to be predictable too. And that would mean that you wouldn't have any free will.
Or outsized gains either. Like performance would just be all sort of pretty vanilla, wouldn't it? Like, risk reward.
Yeah, the risk and reward relationship that we see wouldn't exist. Uncertainty is actually the wellspring of all opportunity in the world. Because the fact that the future is unknown and unknowable means that we get to be able to play a role in shaping it. This is like a fundamentally different attitude. I think that's part of it. I think another part of it is that we've got business education being predicated on a worldview that isn't correct. Right? If you look at the history of business education and by extension the kind of consulting profession, it's based on this view of business as being a science. It's based on this view of an organization effectively being a kind of elaborate clockwork machine that should work under Newtonian principles. Everything is what Walter Keachel, who wrote an amazing book, The Laws of Strategy, calls greater Taylorism. All of this fixation on analytics and process and efficiency stems from the original ideas of scientific management, which were a fraud. The dude fucking made it up. It's well written about. I mean, you've read about it in the book.
It's chapter 2, isn't it? Yeah, Taylor's Shadow. And then everything stems off that.
You might have certain law-like principles within a very narrow domain of business. I know you've got the Ehrenberg-Bass principles, but they're not laws really. In fact, if you read How Brands Grow, he doesn't call them laws. He's very careful with his wording there. He says law-like principles.